Welcome back. A local organization is cementing the legacy of future black theater artists in Naptown and beyond the Naptown. The Naptown African American Theater Collective is forging a new path by creating an equitable space for artists to work, share, celebrate through storytelling and on stage.
NAATC is working to tell black stories that's truly reflective of the African American community and diaspora. It's developing a support system that makes way for black-owned, black-led, black-operated theatrical productions right here in Indianapolis. And here to talk a little bit more about this amazing movement is Lakeisha Lorene and Ennis Adams in the house.
Welcome.
Thank you all. Thanks for having us. All I can see is just all the magic. I'm like, man, let's just sparkle, let's just sparkle. You know, this is Indy's first black equity theater. Talk to us a little bit more about what exactly that is and how NAATC was even created in the first place.
Yeah, so when I founded and I'm founder and producing director for NAATC, and we were started out of need. There are theater companies across the country that are black owned and black led, but don't receive the support they need for long-term sustainability. So our goal is to not only bring that within our own organization, but also to educate, empower, and equip our community with the tools that they need to work professionally all over and across the country, but especially here where there's not as many outlets for that in theaters. So that was why we were started, is to fulfill a need.
What an amazing way to do that.
Yeah, watching that need be fulfilled, what has that been like when people say, hey, this is great that I finally have the opportunity that I didn't know I had?
Yeah, I've had so many instances. We call them the fam. So these are our volunteers. Shout out to y'all, the fam. These are our supporters, our corporate sponsors and individual donors. And I've met people who literally with tears in their eyes say, I've been looking to try to get connected and here you all are. And now I can audition and in the future this fall start going to classes, be a part of productions, direct my first big show through this theater. It means the world to me that in real time as we are building the bike, we are also riding the bike. So we're really grateful for this opportunity to share what we're doing.
And it's vibrant and it's in color. I mean, we're looking at these photos. I mean, we see some stars. We got some stars in the building. You know, when you're able to reflect and just see what it actually ends up looking like, what is that like for you?
It's the fulfillment of a lot of work that has been put in from a lot of us carrying on the legacy, because it almost feels like we are the next generation to carry the legacy, because a lot of this stuff has happened through the efforts of people like before us, like Deborah Asante and Ophelia Wellington and Mama Saber. These are artists who made Indy their home and gave us opportunity, hundreds and thousands of young African American actors, performers, the opportunity, the outlet to perform. And so here we are, blessed with an opportunity to carry on that legacy, inspire audiences, and tell our stories.
We see some torch bearers coming through. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so you got to tell us a little bit about this upcoming show.
Yeah.
You know, Cody and I, we love theater. So tell us a little bit about Detroit 67. What's it about?
Man, Detroit 67 is actually a newer play, actually, and it is set in the backdrop of Detroit in 1967, with a kind of a Motown flavor to it. There's a lot of different storylines that happen with that deal with love and money and just a little bit of romance and drama that kind of pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. Yeah. So we've got a little bit of everything in there for everybody, and I think it's a powerful story that is still relevant here in 2023.
When's this show happening?
The show opens, actually, we have a special preview tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night is our special invited preview that y'all got tickets to.
Hey, tell me something I didn't know.
Okay, sneak peek. And then we have our official kickoff on Friday, which opens with a Soul Train dance party. Shout out to DJ Shy City. He's going to DJ. We have a beautiful partnership with the Phoenix Theater Cultural Center just up the road.
Which is a great space.
Yes.
Beautiful space. So that's where all of our shows will be. So we start the 25th officially, and then we close on September 10th. So 3 weekends, 12 shows. Come out and see us.
They are working.
Yes.
What does it mean to you? And that brings me to this question, not only to have this and give these opportunities to people, but also see it thrive and be what it is.
I think I have delayed reactions in real life, so it will not hit me until probably October after we're done. But it just means so much. Like, you know, I happen to be a part of this cast. We play brother and sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just means a lot when I have, you know, our wig designer, Asanta Foster, who is her first theatrical production. She's been hired for Equity Theater. And if you see those photos, our wigs look amazing. Danielle Buchel-Klein, who's an amazing friend and costume designer, from Laura Glover to our director, to so many people. It being not some of them their first time, and some of them have been doing it for a long time, but their first time being a part of an initiative like this, it means the world to me that I'm able to support them in that way as an administrator and also as a fellow artist and fan of their work.
Absolutely. We love artists around these parts. For any young artists, seasoned artists that are looking at this, they need a little inspiration today. What would be your message to them in regard to them really being able to show their passions and live in their light?
Take a chance. Take a chance. A lot of times we're, especially in an area like Indy, where the theater arts, it's a thriving theater arts community, but it's still in its infancy and compared to other areas. And a lot of times it makes people hesitant, and people stay in their bubbles. They stay in what's comfortable, what's safe. And this is another opportunity, another lane to step outside of your comfort zone, but also meet some amazing people. I think Lakeisha and I, our path crossed, was like a year ago, 2 years ago. But we had never, and we had never worked together before. It was just kind of, we were both in a workshop together. So this is actually our first time working together every day in an environment like this.
And we need to see it. I mean, Detroit 67 running from Friday, August 25th through Sunday, September 10th at the Phoenix Theater. Learn more about it. Just go to allindiana.tv. We got everything you need to know. Lakeisha, Ennis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
When you hear a song, y'all go ahead. You know who did it. You know who said it.
If you like Naptown, it'll be there.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.